One of the dishes that I probably make more often than I care to admit is a crispy Asian chicken thigh with vegetables and rice and stuff, and yeah, well, you can see it. It's easy to make if you prepare a little in advance, and I do it like this. When you want to make crispy chicken thighs, the smartest thing is to debone the thighs first. That's simply because that gives you a more flat piece of meat, and that's more surface that can be crisp than when you leave the leg in. First off, you're gonna cook them about 45 minutes. And this is just because I have cooked chickens in this stock before. You can cook them in regular water, that makes no difference. This way I get soup too. Make sure it's absolutely dry, that's the main thing when you want to make them crispy. Make sure all the water is stripped off, all the stock, and if there's a little left in the plate, get that off too. Put them in the fridge at least 12 hours. So this is the fat from the stock. I have scraped off the stock. You can use oil or other kinds of fats too. This is almost like a deep frying because there's so much fat. Add some salt and I put the thighs on top. Let's see how flat they are now. If you had the bones left in them, only a small part would touch the hot oil of the pan. I move them around a little bit so they don't stick. If you use a non-stick pan, it's not necessary. Press it down so all the skin touch the pan. It's starting to look alright, but this is still a little bit too light. Oh, and this often happens. So I use my spatula to release it from the pan. And then when they're done, you just cook them on one side once, and then you turn them over once. So you fry them once on each side. No turning over back and forth on each side. Just one time until they're crispy. So this is nice brown, and it's nice brown on the other side too. I don't show it here, but they are. Rip off the fat. You can use that again later. And you can serve them like they are there. Or if it's for Asian food, it's customary to cut them up into slices. That way you can eat them with chopsticks. And that's it. All that's left now is to plate the food for your Asian dinner. That's all there is to it. So enjoy. And you can find the list of ingredients and the recipe on kvalifood.